Hi, and thank you for joining me on my little webinar about how not to let your home sabotage your Christmas this year. So I have a few slides here for you that I will play in a second. But what I want you to take away from this is, like I say all the time, do what you can. If you can't make these changes, if you can't, or you don't want to, that's okay. Just bear the residual effect that may happen. We don't know if it will, but it may happen. Just keep it in mind and understand that it's potentially not you, but it could quite possibly be your home causing any angst through these holidays. So I will just share my screen now, and get started. So don't let your home sabotage your Christmas. So Christmas is here once again, and as we know, along with it can come angst and arguments. I'm quite sure you were saying you were hoping that Christmas this year would be different from every other year. Well, it can be. Did you know that the very things that bring us so much joy at Christmas can also be what is causing the drama? And by that, I mean your decorations. And typically the issue is fire. So fire is everywhere. The element of fire is everywhere at Christmas. I'm talking about the red, not the color, not the actual element itself of fire, but fire is symbolized by red, and it is everywhere. So from decorations to pajamas to Santa himself, it's incredibly hard to get away from. But what does it mean in regards to your emotions? Well, you've ever wondered why there's so many fires, so many relationship breakdowns, and it's not due to the fairy lights burning out. Red is a highly emotional color and can cause arguments, bickering, and all sorts. Burnout, all the things. So in this year, instead of getting narky with everyone around you or not understanding why people have short tempers, be aware of how much fire is in your life. So how can we turn this around? It's quite simple. If you're thinking of a new color theme, then head towards less fiery colors and more metallics instead. Gold, silver, bronze, or rose gold are a perfect choice. Failing that, anything that's pastel would be a great idea. Now, I don't know about you, but when I look at this tree, I just feel calm. I feel my spirits rise. It just feels pretty to me. So that's what the metallics will do. It'll ground you. It'll balance everything out for you, and it will just make you feel just your spirits will rise. Now, where's the best place for me to place my tree? Well, very good question. The southeast of the room that you typically use is the best place. This is, of course, the abundance area. So the southeast in everyone's home is the southeast. So if you're wanting to put your tree up where possible, place it in the southeast of that particular room. So grab your compass out, find north, and then work out where the southeast is. That'll be the best place for it. Now, the other reason for putting it in the southeast is that you're obviously going to be giving gifts. Now, gifts are the epitome of abundance. You know, the three wise men, they gave gifts at Christmas. It was gold, silver, gold and myrrh and frankincense. They were when you look at it now, frankincense, I know for a fact, is incredibly expensive. So they're abundance. They're a representative of abundance. So you want to have those gifts under the tree. And if you're going to do that, gold paper is also a perfect thing to wrap them in. You want to be, I guess, using that to your absolute advantage through the Christmas season. Now, what about the overwhelm that comes along with Christmas? Now, I'm talking here about who's cooking Christmas dinner, how many people you're having, organizing the presents of the kids, how many presents they're going to get, and where are you going to put them at the end? So if you're anticipating that your children are going to wake up to a scene as if Christmas has exploded in your living room, then get ahead of it now. It's time to declutter. So if the children are small, but they're old enough, tell them it's time to move on things they no longer use and help them do that. Toys in good condition can be donated. Anything that's no longer serviceable to be discarded responsibly. So whether it's recycled or thrown in the rubbish, just moving them on gives them space. If your children are a bit older, give them a couple of tubs and get them to go through a dispose and a donate tub. So things that they know that if they're grotty or dirty toys or soft toys, to dispose of them, and then the other one for donations. And that includes clothes as well. If you know that they're going to get a lot, give a sort of thought to how many things that they are going to be given. And then ask them to remove double that from their play areas or bedrooms. So if you know that their stocking is going to have 10 things in it, then get them to remove 20 things, because that will obviously get rid of one. It'd be 1 for 1, but also give them even more room for then others who are giving them gifts as well. And then we want to use time as use Christmas as a time to get your children manifesting by writing a list of things they would like, but also get them to tell you what they're grateful for. This is a really good way for them to understand what the spirit of Christmas actually is about, and how they can start manifesting things into their life. Obviously, if they're going to be asking for a pony, and that's certainly not on the list of things that they are getting, getting them to manage their disappointment would be a great way to go as well. But we all know that from writing our gratitudes and writing out our wish list, like we do it with vision boards and what have you, that it does really work for them to bring things into their life. So that would be one thing I really do suggest that they do. But just recapping, the biggest things is if you notice that the health and temper of people is starting to wane this Christmas and there are more arguments, then certainly look at what colors you have around your home. And if you have got a lot of red, just be aware that that's probably what the problem is. If you are looking to change things out for your family and for your Christmas decorations, then go for something more metallic. Whites, golds, silvers, bronzes, and even rose gold is a perfect choice for you and your home. Other than that, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas, a wonderful festive season, and a very happy and safe New Year. If you have any questions, please do comment on the link below or as a comment on YouTube, and I will always come back and answer them for you. But I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a very safe and happy New Year.